Hello, little friends. Happy Tuesday. We are going to be going over Tuesday's column right here, May 12th. And we're starting off with phonics. And we're going to do the second sound of the phonogram OU. Yesterday we learned the OU says ow, like in sour. And today we're learning the OU can also say long O, as in or, okay, the O sound. So I want you to find 3 words that have the O sound but is spelled with the OU phonogram, okay? And then we are going to read a little story about apple picking. I have one tree, it's called a transparent tree, that I usually pick in July. It's early, and the rest of them I usually don't pick until later in September. But I thought it would be fun to read a story about apple picking. So you're going to read it out loud, and you're going to follow along with your finger as you read. And then you're going to do the 2 pages of questions. Okay, then for grammar, we're doing day 2, and we're continuing to put missing commas in between lists of items. Okay, then we are continuing to work on our 3-page card for our dad for Father's Day. Okay, I'm not going to show you the pictures in case the dad's watching, but we're going to work on that all week. Okay, and then for math, what we're going to do is we're going to be working on elapsed time again. We have a sheet. This sheet has 2 problems, and this sheet has 2 problems, and I'm just going to review it very quickly with you. If you started doing something at 7:30 and you ended at 11:30, what you would do is you would write every hour, 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, and then you would make these mountains from 1 hour to the next, and then you would go and you would count the mountains, and that will tell you how much time has gone by. If you start an activity at 9:15 and you did that activity for 5 hours and you think, if I do this for 5 hours, I wonder what time that will be. What you're going to do is you're going to write 9:15, and then you're going to make your mountains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to do my activity for 5 hours. And then what you're going to do is you're going to write the hour at every spot where the mountains come together. So this is 9:15, then right here will be 10:15, 11:15, 12:15, 1:15, 2:15. So if you started something at 9:15 and you did it for 5 hours, you know that you will be done at 2:15. Okay? So that is how you do this. If this is confusing to you, you can talk to your parents about it or an older sibling, or you can always call me and say, Mrs. Melskow, I don't get this at all, and I will try and work with you. We could even do a one-on-one Zoom session if you need to, okay? Then for math, I want you to review our multiplication math facts for 5s and 10s. We're going to start doing them where they're all mixed up and not in order of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're going to mix them all up and see if you can do a mix too. So today I want you to do 5s and 10s. They're in order. This is where your skip counting comes in handy. Okay. Then for geography, we're learning 2 new states today. And the first state we're going to learn is Connecticut. And it's this little small rectangle state right here. Okay? And its abbreviation is capital C, capital T, Connecticut. And then the other state we're going to learn today is this teeny tiny little squarish rectangle state, and this is Rhode Island. It's not an island, but it's called Rhode Island, and its abbreviation is capital R, capital I. And the way I like to think about this is Rhode Island is so small, he has to be connected to another state. And what better state than Connecticut? Connecticut is actually spelled connect, E-cut. So Connecticut has the word connect in it, and it is connected to Rhode Island because Rhode Island is so small, he has to be connected to a bigger state. And together they kind of equal, still a small state, but a bigger one than what they would be individually. So these are your two states today. Connecticut, capital C, capital T, and the smallest state we have, Rhode Island, capital R, capital I. Okay, our two new states. Then we have our chick calendar. We're on day 14. We are 2 weeks in. We only have one more week to go. Today is Tuesday, so 1 week from today is next Tuesday. So next Tuesday, we should be seeing some chicks coming out of the egg. And on our timeline, let's read what day 14 says. It says the embryo turns its head toward the end of the egg. The embryo means the tiny baby chick that's growing in there. So the tiny baby chick is turning its head toward the end of the egg. And it's toward the end that has the air cell. Pretty soon, this little chick will stick its little beak up into the air cell and start to take a breath. I think that's so amazing. It's a miracle, the way that God has it growing. In just 3 weeks, it goes from an egg to a whole living little creature. Okay, and then today, I want to talk about the funniest thing. You have these pictures in your packet, and I want to talk about it. I want to talk about this chicken. Its ear is right here, and then its earlobe is right here. Here's this chicken's ear, and its earlobe is right here. This chicken's ear is right here, and its earlobe is right here. And then this chicken's ear is right here, and its earlobe is right here. So why in the world do we care about where chicken earlobes are? Well, the reason is because if you look at the earlobe on a chicken, you can tell what color of egg it's going to lay. It's so weird. If a chicken has a colored earlobe, like red, you know the chicken is going to have a colored egg. A brown egg, a blue egg, a green egg, not a white egg. So this chicken is going to have, this chicken actually has a brown egg because she has a colored earlobe. So she's going to have a colored egg, and her egg is brown. This chicken also has a brown egg because she has a colored earlobe. But these chickens right here, this chicken is a Polish chicken. She has a white earlobe, so guess what? She has white eggs. This chicken is a white leghorn. She has white eggs because she has a white earlobe. Isn't that the funniest thing ever? So tomorrow we're gonna look around on one of my favorite websites, and we're gonna look for chickens and try and figure out what color of eggs they will be having based on their earlobe color. And then we are finishing our day off with practicing our verse. Okay, our last week of school, we're going to be trying to say this verse all together. So each week we're taking a little part of it. And then the last week of school, we're going to try and say the whole thing. Okay, so have a great Tuesday. I will see you tomorrow at Zoom. Bye-bye.